What is causing interest rates to fluctuate so much? What is happening? Hey guys, President of HB Realty, part of the Johnson Group here in beautiful Savannah, Georgia. And today we're going to be talking about interest rates and how it's affected by the market and all those kinds of things. But we're also going to be going over the market stats for the three hottest markets in our area, Savannah, Pooler, and Richmond Hill. And if you get any value from this video, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, share this video with your family and friends who may be just interested in watching the housing market. I mean, I know it's not everybody wants to sell and buy all the time. Maybe they just like to keep an eye on the market. And that's what my channel is here to do, is try to keep you informed of what's going on. I got a lot of cool how to do videos. I have videos about like FHA loans, VA loans. If you don't know about those things, you can go to those and reference those. They really help you out. I'm trying to make sure that the home buying process is transparent as possible. So I'm just gonna get right into the stats first, and then we're gonna talk about the interest rates. So now we're getting into the stats for Savannah, Pooler, and Richmond Hill. We're going to go back to October of last year versus October of this year on all the stats. So I don't have to keep saying October of last year or last year. Maybe I will. I don't know. I guess get used to it. But let's look at these numbers. Okay. So I'm going to go median home sales price. I think it's a better indicator than average. You see the average, you're going to be like, what the hell? Look, what's this? Let me show you something real quick. So here's we'll go over the median. I'm just going to show you average real quick. So last year, median home sales price in Savannah was $360,000. This year, $375,000. We're up by 4.2%. In Pooler, last year was $370,000. This year, $349,000, down by 5.7%. And in Richmond Hill, last year was $426,328. This year, $457,120, up by 7.2%. And when you watch this, look at these numbers right here. 375, 349, 457. Watch this when you put the average. Boom! All of a sudden, Savannah is through the roof. And that's because they got a lot of luxury properties. Now, there's not to say there's not luxury properties in Richmond Hill. They got a lot of waterfront properties out in Richmond Hill that cost you a pretty penny. Plus, they have the Ford Field River Club, which has some incredible homes. If you didn't watch my video on that, you got to check that one out. If just to be curious, you know what I'm saying? If you just want to see what it's like to live in that place, you got to check that one out. But yeah, so that's why I like to use the median home sales price, okay? And I've been seeing, prices come down. As you can see here, it's not looking that way. According to these numbers, in Pooler, it's coming down. But I can see a lot of those, how do you say, I don't want to say it rudely, but there's some overpriced lower homes that should be like in the 200, 75s to 300 that are like in the 300s are starting to come down. So I saw a lot of actually D.R. Horton homes. They dropped them from 284 to 269. Some of their cottages here in Rice Hope. So I'll tell you, like, home prices, though it doesn't feel that way, are coming down for your first-time home buyer kind of homes. So I know that it looks like it's rising, but the first-time home buyer homes are still coming down. All right. Now that I said all of that, let's go to new listings. All right. Last year, new listings in Savannah was 402 new listings. This year, 461 new listings, up by 14.7%. In Pooler, last year there was 94 homes that were new listings. This year, 68 homes, down by 27.7%. And in Richmond Hill last year, there's 78 homes that were brand new to the market. This year, 107, up by 37%. All right, now we're gonna go homes for sale. Homes for sale. Now this is why I like to see the new homes coming on the market added with the already homes that are on the market. You'll see like those are going up everywhere. So the homes for sale last year is 917 in Savannah. This year, 1,264. Up by 37.8%. In Pooler, there's 169 homes that were on the market. This year, 184, up by 8.9%. And last year in Richmond Hill, there was 197. This year, it was 330, up by 67.5%. A lot of that has to do with new construction. Okay, and I'm going to kind of talk about new construction here shortly because the numbers going to bear that out in these next statistics. So the closed sales last year, it was 311 this year in Savannah, 311. This year, 278, down by 10.6%. In Pooler, last year's was 69 homes that closed. This year, 41, down by 40.6%. In Richmond Hill, last year there was 62 homes that closed. This year, 80, up by 29%. And that's what I was talking about when you start piling those old homes. Closed homes are going down. New listings on the market, so the homes for sale are going up. But I just want to note on these homes, as you see here, 278, the 41, and the 80, right? In Savannah, of the 276 homes right there that were closed, 16% were new construction. In Pooler, of the 41 homes, 38% were new construction. And in Richmond Hill, of the 80 homes, 35% were new construction. So that's what I'm saying. New construction is kind of filling in those gaps in Pooler and in Richmond Hill. All right. Because there are only so many places you can build in Savannah that aren't already built. So new homes are going to be in Pooler and Richmond Hill, Port Wentworth, Rincon, Guyton, Hinesville, those types of places. All right, days on the market. We're going to go average. All right. So last year in Savannah, 41 days on the market. This year, 57 days on the market, up by 39%. Last year in Pooler, 51 days on the market. This year, 50, not much of a change, down by 2%. And then Richmond Hill is 42 days on the market. This year, it is 58, up by 38%. So you're talking about another 2 weeks on the market as opposed to what it was last year. So if you're putting your home on the market, just understand that your home's going to be on the market a little bit longer than you're used to, because there was the crazy times where home on the market one day, it's sold already. It's crazy. But we're not in those markets anymore because of the interest rates, which we're going to talk about. All right. Now let's go to price per square foot. So last year, price per square foot in Savannah was $202 per square foot. This year, $220, up by 8.9%. In Pooler, it's $204 per square foot. This year, $182, up by 10.8%, or down by 10.8%. Sorry, can't read. I never learned to read. In Richmond Hill, last year's $189. This year, $204, up by 7.9%. So this is your estimate number. If you're watching my channel, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. All right, so now let's talk about the interest rates that's going on right now. So, we talked about the stats. If you're looking to buy or sell, probably want to know what the interest rates are going on right now if you don't follow them as closely as I do, or lenders do. This is what's going on today. So 30-year fix, 6.98. The 15-year fix is 6.45. Now, this is the average. You're putting 20% down. Okay. You have great credit. Okay. So this is the average. If you want the real deal Holyfield, you got to talk to a lender. Okay. If you need a lender, give me a call. Got you. Okay. 30-year fixed, 30-year FHA is 6.48 and the VA is 6.5. Okay. So now why? If you look at it last month, and let me kind of just show you real quick, because it was when we did this the last time. We go on October. Let's see, October 1st. Let's go October 1st. 6.2 was the rate. As you can see the jump from here, October, and then to now, which is November 7th is when I'm recording this, okay? November 7th is what I'm recording this, okay? Same thing with the fixed rates. Everything's up. Everything's up from October. So October, it was pretty good, actually. Pretty low. Oh, yeah. 5.5. Right now, we're talking about 6.45, almost a whole percentage point up. FHA, kind of same deal. Where's it at? Same deal. 5.75, almost up by 1%. Okay, and you're probably wondering the same thing with the VA. I don't want to belabor it because I think you get the picture. It's up by almost a whole point, but why? They just had the Federal Reserve just had their meeting. Actually, they're probably having it as we speak right now. Okay, and they are projected to reduce the Fed funds rate by 0.25%. It's a 97.4% chance they're going to do that. Okay, and then a 2.6% they're going to drop it by 0.5%. So the likelihood is going to be dropped by 0.25. And the jobs report came in awful. If you don't watch that stuff, we only added 12,000 jobs in the month of October, which is abysmal. Okay, so thought they might be an opportunity. They're going to drop it a little bit more. Okay, but everybody like, okay, they don't drop the rates. Is that gonna lower our rates? It should, but is it going to? Well, the problem is they've already baked this in, like the lenders who create the rates. They've already baked that 0.25% drop in already. So it's probably not going to drop. Okay. And they're talking the next meeting, they're probably going to drop by 0.25 again, which that might lower interest rates here coming soon. But if you don't know what the key factors of mortgage rates are, I'm just going to go through it real quick. We talk about things that affect it. Gross domestic product. If we are growing, if it's strong, then interest rates are going to be higher. Okay. Same thing with inflation. So they can combat inflation. They're going to make mortgage rates higher, okay, to kind of bring inflation down. Unemployment rate, if that's high, if unemployment rate is super high, then they're going to lower interest rate to kind of spurn some business and get some business going, create more jobs, okay? And the Federal Reserve policy, this is kind of what I was showing you, that also influences. So when they drop by 2.25%, typically it will move the rates down. But the biggest thing you want to watch is the 10-year yield, okay, the 10-year, U.S. Treasury note, okay? It's within typically 2% of the, as you can see right here, 4.35. What is the interest rates at right now? They are at, what do we say? Oh, what do we say? Hold on. There they are. There they are. 6.9. So they were saying that it can. Whoa, what is going on? Did I press the wrong button? No, I did press the wrong button. There it is. So you're talking about it's about 2.5 points higher than the 10-year Treasury note. So if you're looking to see what the indicators are of, what mortgage rates are doing, this is probably the one you want to watch, because they basically go in lockstep. Hold on, where's that graph I had here? They kind of mirror each other. So when you look at this graph right here, you're looking at, they are almost identical. So if you want to watch something, you want anything to watch, it's just Treasury yield, or I use Mortgage News Daily, or I got a bunch of lenders at my disposal, so I can always talk to them. So yeah, that's what's going on with the market stats this month. I don't want you to miss every Thursday at 4 p.m. I do open houses, like what's coming up on Saturdays, kind of give you a day to kind of see it. I go through 5 open houses. During that time, I'm answering any questions you have about any home that is on the market. You can just shoot me a question and I'll answer right there live, or you can put it in the comments down below. And if you do that, then I will see it, obviously, and then I'll answer your question. Also, you can give me a call at 912-657-3544. That's where you can give me a call. Email me. All the good stuff is down below. And I hope you got a lot of value from this video. If you have any suggestions of anything that you're looking for me to cover, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.